Hi guys, it's Machaela and welcome back to my channel. Today we've got a cook with me style video. I'm not a big fan of the kitchen. I don't get along well in the kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and do a mimic of the Olive Garden Zuppa Toscana in the crock pot. The style of video is just kind of inspired for those of us who just really cannot cook. It's a very easy meal. It's a very simple kind of everyday staple meal in our meal planning routine. But let's just go ahead and get into it with the ingredients. I need some baby spinach or kale, some Italian sausage, chicken bouillon, chicken broth, vegetable broth, garlic, heavy whipping cream, russet potatoes or any kind of potatoes of your choice, and water. I typically also like to add shredded carrots, however I don't have any on hand, and if there are any other vegetables that you do like, feel free to add them. But let's just go ahead and get started. Alright, I'm starting off by browning my meat. I'm just trying to get the sausage broken up into very small pieces. And from there, I'll put that in the crock pot, as well as chopping up my potatoes. I just used one package of mild Italian sausage, so get whatever one that works for your family. Now that I have my meat brown, I'm just going to add it to the crock pot. Then off camera, I'm going to go ahead and chop up some potatoes. The recipe calls for 4. I think I'm probably going to do 6 just because we tend to like our potatoes. So I'll do that, pop it in, and I'll be right back. Alright, potatoes are cut. Because they were smaller, I ended up using 7 of them. That might be a little bit much, but again, we like potatoes, and a few of them are getting all over the place, but that's okay. I'll just toss them in a second, but potatoes are cut. Next, I'm just going to go in with some minced garlic and just a spoon. I think the recipe calls for like 3 cloves, but I'm just going to do like a spoonful. We don't like a whole lot of garlic, just enough to kind of flavor it up a little bit. And then I've got my chicken bouillon. I'm just going to use whatever's left in there, stick it in here. Just simmer with the rest of the water that we will be putting in just a second. There we go, that should be plenty. If I find that I need more later on in the day, then I'll go ahead and put more in, but for right now that's probably okay. So the recipe calls for 5 quarts of water, which after Googling it is about 20 cups, but because I have the chicken bouillon, I'm going to go ahead and put in about 25 cups of water. By the way, this recipe is a Pinterest mimic of the Zuppa Toscana, so I will leave the Pinterest recipe link down below. It is slightly different. I did modify it to be a crock pot recipe. Right, correction, this crock pot's only going to hold about 16 cups of water because I still need to put in the heavy whipping cream, so just fill up your crock pot. I think we should be fine. It'll simmer down throughout the day. And yeah, now we just wait. I'm going to put, by the end of the day, I will put in my heavy whipping cream as well as my spinach. I'm using no particular brand of any of the ingredients here, just kind of whatever I have on hand, whatever we picked up at the store. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it on high today just because it is a little bit later in the day that I'm getting started on this meal. Otherwise I would have probably put it on low. And I will check back in when we are ready for the rest. Alright, now that we're at the end of our day, the soup is definitely boiling. I'm going to go ahead and just give everything a nice good stir. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take my heavy whipping cream here and just pour it in there. Probably going to use about half of this. I'm going to go ahead and just pour it in as much as kind of will fit. Well, yeah, that's probably, I'll show you the camera in just a second. yeah, I used about half of that, and then I'm just going to take my spinach here and just put a little layer on top. Wash this off really good. Wash it off really good. Just put some in right on top. I used about half of that. Here's what it looks like right now. It's probably got another 10 minutes or so to cook, and then we will be all done. While that is finishing up, I wanted to take a moment to talk about these little ramekins that I got from Sweese. They are an online kitchenware brand set, and they were kind enough to send me these. I got the little 4-inch ones in the color blue. I'm thinking later tonight we're gonna go ahead and have some ice cream and probably a couple toppings on top for dessert. My family tends to get a sweet tooth at the end of the day, so these are like perfect for little serving size, just for that one little scoop there. Their website has all kinds of like kitchenware sets, coffee mugs, tea mugs. I've got my eye on a little tea maker, a little mug there that I probably will eventually pick up. All kinds of like bowls and the plates and all their sets. They're so cute, and they all come in like various colors and sizes. Mine is just the 4-inch one, but I know you can get these in like a 7-inch bowl. You can use them for like soups, among other things. I've been using these this week for like taco toppings. They work great for like your tomatoes and lettuce and just any kind of like little toppings. They do come in these ones in particular come in a set of 6, so again, they're just so great, and thank you so much, Sweese, for just sending me these. They are microwave and dishwasher safe. I have already ran mine in the dishwasher and they hold up great. I mean, and look at the color, they are so cute. You can get them in white if you just want something a little more neutral, or they have all kinds of fun little colors. I mean, me personally, I'm a color girl. I love color, and we definitely have pops of blue in our house, so these match perfectly with the rest of the aesthetic in the house. And I thank you so much for Sweese for just sending me these. This is not sponsored. They just reached out to me one day and I said yes, let's do this, and they will make a great holiday gift set, especially with Christmas coming up. You want a good set to get somebody in your life. They're definitely affordable, or if you're going to a wedding, I mean all year round, any kind of sets like this, they make a great gift for weddings, for Christmas, birthdays, anniversaries. So I will go ahead and leave both their Amazon link down below as well as their website, and it's a great way to support a small business. Dinner is done. This is very hot, so yeah, definitely a family favorite of ours, and honestly this dinner will probably last us at least 3 days with lunches. I just have the crock pot on warm, that way we can get it as we want it, and I'll go ahead and turn it off and put it in the fridge for tomorrow when everybody's already ate. So, dinner's done. I am ready for dessert. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my little Ramekins by Sweese, and I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick little chocolate sundae. I'm gonna be going to the Flavor of Death by Chocolate, because who doesn't like a bunch of chocolate? Excuse my skills for ice cream scooping. They are not the greatest, but let's go ahead and just throw this in, and that's cute. That'll work. All right. Now I'm just gonna go in with some caramel sauce here. Put a little bit on top, just enough to sweeten it up, just a hair. And of course some marshmallows, and if I had any more toppings I might use those. I mean, I could totally go in and put chocolate chips on there, but I think there's chocolate chips in here already. And with that, that's the video. There's the ice cream, and again, thank you so much to Sweese for sending me these. Definitely enjoying using them so far, and don't forget to pick some stuff up for Christmas. They make a great holiday gift. And if you like the style of video, please let me know in the comments below. I will definitely do more of these, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. God bless, and bye guys.